Yeah, yeah.
All right.
All right, so yeah, why don't we do a quick recap?
All right. So we are still exploring this laboratory where we were hoping to find potions to help us fight the shadow dragon in the keep of Isik. We found a bunch of different stuff, a bunch of potions, a safe protected by arcane glyphs that Schroeder disabled. Balefire opened the safe. We found a pair of boots, I think wing boots, three potion signet rings. We found out that the ring is that kind of allows to impersonate Rune Master. So it's from the Dwarven Age. And two potions for resisting necrotic damage. And one potion we still don't know what it is. The rest are pretty good healing potions. And we have kind of pondered what to do with the Balor that was um, held within the circle that was there's a pentacle or circle where the Valor seems to be imprisoned, probably by Malek, by the Shadow Lord Malek himself. And it seems like this demonic Balor has managed to kind of trick us because he said that Malek had buried or hidden a secret weapon in a secret hiding place. And when well, I'll get to that in a minute. We were kind of still figuring out what we could find in that laboratory. We figured out that Malek had been creating shadow crystal. He was keeping a record about doing this process and found out that demons are not great conduits for them. We found a bunch of recipes for healing potions, fire, cold, and lightning resistance potion. Also, a nice weapon, glaive, that was being enchanted, but the process was not completed. So we decided to use the enchantment on the obsidian dagger. And in fact, the dagger, thanks to Schroeder expert arcana knowledge, has also an added mind flayer essence on it. So it's becoming a pretty good magic weapon. And so we did not decide. We decided to not do anything about the Balor and kind of ignoring him. We slept through, did a long rest, and we saw Mazela, this strange creature that returned during the night. And the main thing that we learned, if I remember well, is that she seems to not control when she's coming back in the laboratory, when she can be actually leaving, and we're not sure if she's phasing out or something like that. But she's coming at random time back into the laboratory and checking what's going on in there and stuff like that. She has mentioned that there's other demons that were kind of somewhere in the complex, and actually in the morning we found where they are because we tried to find the hidden place that Balor was tricking us with, and Schroeder managed to find it, and that unlocked three Glabrazu and another demon that appeared, and they are trying to free the Balor. So we are fighting them right now. We are right in the middle of that fight.
All right, thank you for that recap. So let's get
Oops,
back to
sorry for
that.
the buzzing. So yeah, these Glabrazu are like with the big claws and giant.
Yep, they seem to have been grabbing people. Also, I think Calgrod and Balefire, you guys are both looking wounded. So you might want to mark that so Nico knows it.
Yes, actually, it is true.
Because she can't see your hit points.
Oh, there you go. So we have one Glabrazu that is actually wounded.
I
Two of
believe
them are
two of
wounded.
them are. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, two of
and
them look wounded.
for now they have not managed to free the Balor.
No. Alright, so Balefire. Starting with you at the top of the round, what do you want to do?
So it looks like I'm grabbed.
Yeah, the guy next to you grabbed you.
Right. Um. So I guess I don't have much of a choice. I don't want to spend a turn to get out of it though. So I will just hit him. Let me ask you a quick question. Can I? Would I be able to move into that square, or is that too close to the circle? Can I squeeze through there to get?
Yeah. No, you could squeeze through there. That's fine.
All right. Um. That guy still's got a lot of hit points. Um. All right. So can I use a deck acrobatics to shake off a grapple?
So
The
you
hold.
can, but that will take your action.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Alright, so you make an acrobatics versus his athletics. So yeah, he has to use athletics, which he's not actually trained in. So strength check. Yes. It's close, but you manage to slip out of his claw with some flips.
All right. Then I will navigate to here.
Okay. And you can take the grapple symbol off yourself.
I don't see it over in that thing.
It's that hand at the very bottom of the list of symbols.
Yeah, what I was there was the way to do it in the chat.
Oh,
Just let me
yeah.
know. I did
I
it the other way.
yeah, for whatever reason, maybe because your turn was first and the week had passed, it didn't come up. But yeah, all right, you got it.
So I moved there, and then do I have any action spells that are going to be useful? Um, no, that's not gonna be useful. Um, so I think that's it for me.
All right, so your turn would end as you slip to the side. The creature turns to attack, but it's Calgrod's turn, who is
Okay,
also
so
currently grabbed.
I am currently grabbed, yes. That is annoying. So I guess I'm going to try to focus on. So did Balefire just hit that Balor he moves around from, or it just kind
He
of
just slipped
didn't?
away.
He slipped away. Okay. Oh, darn it.
And you're in the darkness as well.
Yeah,
Oh, I forgot about that. So we don't see them.
yeah. You
Yeah.
can hear them, but you can't directly see them.
Oh,
So
that
you
was dumb of me then. I'm not gonna.
Sorry, what did you
No,
say?
I'm rambling. Ignore me. It's fine.
No, well, yeah, so I'm kind of stuck here. Stuck here. So I think what I'm going to do is use my first level spell to do actually Zephyr Strike. Let's display
all right?
and Zephyr Strike here. You should see it, right? So I
Yeah.
go.
So it's
Alright,
just
so
verbal, so you can concentrate on that. And
yeah,
yeah,
so I'm still stuck. I'm going to use that to do an attack without disadvantage on this guy. The first action here.
all right.
And so let's go. Duck. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, out. So close.
Ah, there it is. 28 would
Uh,
strike.
28 would strike, so he's taking that plus the 1d8 force from before. And my speed is increasing, but that's not really helpful. So I'm following up with another attack. And this one with disadvantage.
Oh wait, where's the 1d8 roll? I only see the 9.
It's the one from the Zephyr Strike, the 7 above. If you scroll up, when I roll
Oh.
the 7, yeah, it
Uh
rolled the
and what
damage.
about the psychic damage?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, I don't have the psychic damage there anymore. Yeah, I need to add it too. That's a good point.
Which I believe is
No, what did I?
1d6. Oh,
Oh wow, that's very good.
Nice.
That's
alright.
22 total. Alright, so he's kind of taking the pain. He's still grabbing me. Oh no, yes, he's
That
out.
was
Oh,
actually
Tom.
just enough. That's why I asked
Oh
about the
man.
d6.
Phew.
Good rolling. Alright, so yeah, you swing in the dark, connecting with something, and you hear, ah, and there's a
Nice.
poof as you
So
feel his claw
now
vanish from you.
I can actually move. So this one has not been hurt. I am going to let Balefire handle this guy and move out of the darkness here.
I think the darkness should fade. He was the one that cast it.
Oh, okay. So if he's
Yes, that is true. He was concentrating on it, so the area
oh,
is no longer darkened.
all right. So that is uh, mm, yeah. Then I'm going to move behind and follow up with my second attack with the flanking from Balefire.
Okay.
Uh, let's get this guy. So +2. That's 19.
19 would be enough as you kind of rush up behind him, catching him off
Alright.
guard,
So
striking.
he's taking actually, yep, so this time I got the damage
Alright.
for the psychic. 9 points of damage.
Yeah, so he takes 9, kind of roaring and turning back around to face you.
And I'm going to have Dija just move here and just dodge because I don't have a bonus action anymore. And that's it for me.
Alright, Schroeder.
I'm gonna use 5 feet of movement to move right there. And check to see how much this guy has left.
Yep.
Okay.
I will yell to Schroeder, Mind Flayer Essence for the win.
I'm glad you like it. And I'll hit it with some Eldritch Blasts.
Alright, so you channel some Eldritch energy into Force Bolts, firing them. No, 15 unfortunately would miss, bouncing off his hide but doing no damage for the first shot.
And the second bolt.
That better. One does connect, sort of giving him an annoying blast to the side for 3 points.
And then I'll move back.
And wait, is he concentrating on something?
Flying.
Oh, right. Alright, so he has to make a con save, which is going to be really easy for him. So I don't think he can fail this con save, yeah. There's no way you can fail this for a normal one. Anyway, yeah, so he's fine. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. So this guy is gonna come over this way, dragging Shiva. He is then going to try to finish her off. She is wounded, so he's gonna take first his pincer claw attack, which he's already grappling her. So he tries to squeeze her. Oh, natural one. That would miss with the first. Second attack is a 13. So she manages to jump out of the way of that one. I think, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's not... Alright, yeah, that's not restrained. Alright, so then he takes 2 fist attacks. Oh wow, he would miss with all of them. I don't think he rolled above a 5 in that flurry of punches. Alright, so apparently he's really thrown off by Schroeder's shot at him, and he just flails wildly, but Shiva manages to keep him at bay for now. So this one is going to cast a spell as he begins chanting. And once again, you are both enveloped in darkness. That's it for him, because that was his action. The Shusu is banished. Nico, what do you want to do?
I am going to take a swing at this guy.
Alright.
Throw in some thunder if I hit, so.
Alright, so you swing down at that guy.
Oh, I do not.
He will easily parry it with his humongous claw, knocking back your swing.
And I'll okay, we'll hang out like that.
Alright, so that's it for you. Sorry,
keep growling at the guy who's flying in front of me.
Yeah. So Shiva is still not doing great. I think she's just gonna take the dodge action, because she can't take another flurry of hits. So she gives up her offense for some defense, hoping to survive this battle. Balefire.
You said something about a new cloud of darkness?
Yeah, so this one is now... oh, it's not displaying.
Right.
Yeah, is now... this one is now surrounded in darkness as well.
Alright. Balefire's gonna harness his internal racist and cast Fairy Fire.
Alright. So you chant pointing... I guess, where are you going to put the spell exactly?
So it's, I think it's a 4x4 cube, 20x20.
Yes.
So, where are those shapes? I don't normally do this, I apologize. A cube. There we go, 20-foot cube. Alright. Why didn't that drag up? How do you drag? Oh, there, okay. So we'll, So it's got to be on the corners, right? Not in the centers?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, alright. So I guess I'll just do it there then.
So if you do it there, you will be targeting the Baylor with a spell. You're not sure what that will mean for the protection, or for what's keeping the Baylor at bay. Because you remember Schroeder mentioning it being dangerous to target the Baylor. Being it could interfere with the magics that's trapping him.
So if I... we're saying effects though, right? So like if I do it here, it's not targeting inside the square?
Well,
right?
it would still be targeting the Baylor there. I think the only place you could put it would be like here or here. Or you could target the Baylor and just hope it doesn't release him, but that could be risky. Sorry, Calgrod.
No, that's fine. Actually, I'm looking at your channel here.
Alright, so we'll do it here and say Calgrad duck. Which
Duck.
nothing.
Yeah, so Calgrod, I don't think you get disadvantage to... Well, I'm not sure. Do you remember how that works with deck saves if you can't see?
No, I do not actually. I don't think it's affected because. But what his effect is doing?
Fairy Fire.
Oh, Fire. Okay, oh, I maybe highlighted. I don't think.
Right.
I mean, I know you get penalties for cover, and when you're dodging, you're getting advantage from the dodge. But I don't think there is anything else.
All right. Well, go ahead. Just give me a deck save.
Alright, that's easy for
And the
Calgord.
Glabrazu will also deck save.
Alright, Calgord is not doing it.
Oh, alright, well, apparently Calgrod is lit up.
Darn
And the demon with a DC 12 would make his save and is unaffected.
it. Hi.
So
Whoops.
Calgrod is the only one lit up, unfortunately. Anything else, Balefire?
Sorry.
All right, so Calgrod, it's your turn. Or you're not? Are you doing anything else, Balefire?
No, that's it.
All right, Calgrod.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to actually.
Are you gonna release the spell, Balefire, or are you gonna keep him lit up?
Right, I can make it go away. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stop concentrating on
I
it or whatever.
I assumed, yeah, that you were just gonna yeah. Okay, so yeah, what are you doing, Calgrod?
Bonus action, I'm going to get Dija to charge in the dark and try to jump and make this guy fall.
All right.
So Dija is rushing in,
So
and the spider jump on the back of the demon
she jumps
and
at where
to
she
maul
thinks he
him.
is.
Yeah. Oh, she has a disadvantage, so I need to roll another 20.
Yes, unfortunately, I think
Uh,
16 would miss him. So, yeah, she would jump at him, but in the darkness, she just kind of lands there, missing him because she cannot
I,
see where he was. Anything else?
well, yes, I'm going to still strike this guy.
All right.
And I'm going. So I don't. I assume the flanking doesn't work when you don't see the opponent, right?
Probably not, because you're not threatening, or Balefire, and you aren't threatening him,
Okay.
because, yeah, you can't see exactly where he is.
So it is with disadvantage. Ooh, that's still pretty good.
Yes, 24 would strike. As you swing wildly in the dark, you connect, stabbing something for
Yep.
8, 10, 13 damage.
13 damage and follow up. Second attack. One.
Oh, natural one? No, that would miss.
Yeah, so one that will miss. Alright, so then I'm going to run outside here.
Alright, he is
Say,
going
hey,
to
Balfire, you're on
try.
your own.
Well, he is going to try to oppie you.
Nope, he's not because I'm still under
Oh,
the
you got
spell
your
I
your
cast
thing going.
before.
All right.
Yes, I got
So
this swift wind.
your
No, what's the name of the spell?
your quickness keeps you out of his grasp, as he's
Zephyr Strike. Yes.
as he's not quick enough to get a grab on you. Is that
All
it
right.
for you?
Yep, that's it.
All right, Schroeder.
I will pop back out and start smacking this guy again.
All right, so you fire a couple of shots at him.
No,
He just
Next
blocks
one, you
that
got
one.
it.
it's rolling so low. There we go.
All right, so that
Hey,
one
and max damage too.
blasts him for 10. Anything else? Alright,
Moving back, and that's it.
inside. The Glabrazu goes. He roars angrily. He's gonna swing with his remaining claw at you, Nico.
Me? Oh, okay. Sure.
Pincer attack. 27 versus AC.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Alright, so you are caught off guard as he suddenly turns towards you.
I am going to use my reaction when I take damage, though.
Alright, so
Sorry.
you take 22 bludgeoning as you're pincered,
Cool. I'm gonna use
and he grabs you.
this, and I'll do lightning damage and push him away from me 10 feet
Okay.
because I can. Sorry.
So he has to make a Dex saving throw, which he. What's the DC on that?
It would be 15.
Okay. He would make it. So I
Okay.
think he takes half.
He takes half.
Is he
Which
still
probably
pushed?
for him. He's pushed from a different ability that I have. So
Oh,
yes,
all right.
I can share that too if you'd like.
Yeah, let me see what that is.
Sure.
So he takes half. Unfortunately, he's also resistant to lightning, so he takes
Yeah.
half again, which is 3 points of lightning damage. Bzz. Urgh. And what's the push? Let's see. You deal. Okay. 10 feet. So pushing him 10 feet would actually break the grabs. Because forced movement breaks grapples. Even though technically he'd be pincered down. You will say, like, the shock of being pushed back, he releases the grab. Ugh. And you are both no longer grappled. So he's gonna move over again. And he'll try to grab you. He'll go for Shiva again with his second attack. So another pincer attack on her. Well, luckily she was dodging and that would miss. He gets frustrated and just takes his two fist attacks on you, Nico.
Oh, okay.
So 17 would miss, but 18, I believe, would strike you.
Yeah, 18 hits.
So he nails your shield with the first punch, then kind of hits you in the side for another 4 bludgeoning.
Well, that's a lot nicer than the other hit. I'll take 4 over 22 any day.
And you're
Yeah.
also not grappled, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pincer is definitely much more dangerous. So this one... He is gonna cast a spell, which you can't actually see, but you would probably hear him chanting. Or wait, no, he can't do that. Never mind. So he is just gonna move this way. Do a double move to get up to here. Or wait, he'd be down here because he couldn't move up in there. Alright, and that would be the end of his turn. The Shusuva is still damaged or banished. Nico, you are now engulfed in a darkness, so you cannot see. But you do still hear them moving around, so you know where they are.
Yeah. Come on, open. Thank you. Alright, I will... I'll take a swing at him, I guess. Let's try this.
Alright, so you take a swing at disadvantage, listening for his movements, trying to pinpoint where he is.
No.
No.
Not even without disadvantage.
Yeah, there's a whiff through the darkness as you would hear him move around. Anything else?
No, I'll hang tight.
Alright. Shiva is going to disengage to GTFO. She runs back here, panting, bleeding profusely from... actually, she's not bleeding because it's all bludgeoning damage, so maybe she just got crushed a bit. Maybe some broken bones, cracked rib. That's it for her. Balefire.
Let's see. So we'll go... Oh, no, that did not work. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, and take a swing at this guy.
Alright, so you rush into the darkness, listening for his movements, and strike.
My elf-like abilities, elfish abilities, not elf-like, are they? 17.
So 17 would actually strike. Hitting, you don't get sneak attack, but
Right.
you would do 8. And were you going to do the fire attack?
Oh, I didn't announce it. I probably would have, but I wasn't paying attention. So we'll say no. It's
Alright, so you just rushed in for a normal attack on that one, and you hear a
yeah,
growl as you connect with something. Anything else?
yeah. I'm gonna back 10 away for the rest of my movement.
Okay. Calgrod.
Well, bonus attack, we are going to try to do that again with a charge from Dija coming behind this guy. And she's trying now. There's no. Oh, there's still darkness, huh?
Yeah,
Darn
so
it.
this one recast darkness after it went down before. Well, actually, no, this one casted for the first time. His buddy had it up last time.
Alright, so yeah, she's going to try to kind of get the mole to land. So disadvantage. Let's see if that works.
Alright, well,
Nope,
8
it
would
did not.
not be enough, so she would once again kind of jump, flailing wildly in the dark.
Mm, So, so they are. Everybody's in the dark but me, pretty much.
Yeah.
No, and Shiva. Uh, let me see if there's anything I can do. I am going to actually drink a potion at that point because before getting back into the fray,
Does
that
Deja
would
have
feel.
blind sight?
I do not believe she has blind sight. Let me
Okay.
double check if that's true. She has dark vision, but she does not have blind sight. That would be handy, but
Yeah.
no,
Alright.
she does not. All right, so I am going to drink potion, and what kind of potion do I have? So that's taking my action and my free action, right?
Yeah, well, I think you have your knife in your hand, so you would have to drop it, draw the potion, and drink it.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
Alright.
Yeah, so draw the potion, free action, drop the knife, no cost action, and I keep my concentration and drink my potion.
Okay. So the knife falls to the floor for the time being. Anything else?
That's it. Action, bonus action. Done.
Alright, so Schroeder, being inside the hut, you are not affected by the darkness in here, but you would see darkness all around outside as the demon moves into position.
Yeah. Do I have enough movement for this? Yeah. Alright. I will. I guess it doesn't really. Oh, and okay. Green just went completely dark for me.
Yeah, it did for me too. That's weird. Or at least for my Twitch camera. Maybe move yourself? No?
I'm gonna refresh the page, see if that fixes it.
Did that happen to everyone?
No, mine still looks
No,
alright.
I
Alright,
still
I
see
got
you.
sight back. I'm gonna pop up here and try to hit the wounded boy again.
Alright, so you have disadvantage as you cannot see.
Yeah.
21 would strike as you blast wildly in the shadows. You manage to hit something. Oh. Is dealt some damage. Second attack. That would strike as well, doing another 7 damage to the large creature somewhere in front of you.
And back I go.
Alright, you stumble back in as the darkness stays outside and you can once again see, at least in here. So
Yeah.
that's it for you. The demon goes. He's not liking how this is going. Well, I think he's just gonna attack Nico for now.
Jerk.
Taking 2 attacks with advantage on you in the darkness. So he does some claw attacks. Pincer and pincer. 22 and 21 I think would both hit you, right?
Yep.
Alright, so you are...
Why does it get advantage?
Because it can see in the dark.
Yeah.
Good.
They are nasty creatures.
Yep, he
The
has
darkness.
devil sight because he is a jerk.
So because she can't see and he can,
Oh
it's
wait, no,
advantage for him?
he has true sight, so he can
True sight,
see
yeah,
in
yeah.
the darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can see her clearly. She cannot see him, which means he's
I can't see
effectively
it coming, so I can't block properly.
Okay.
an invisible attacker. So luckily, those were really bad damage rolls, as he only does 11 bludgeoning and 9 bludgeoning, so 20 points of damage.
I'm gonna use Wrath of the Storm again for a couple D8 of.
And push him
We'll
back.
go with Thunder this time. I don't need to push him away.
Well, you will break the grab if you push him away. Unless
That
you
is
want to be
true.
grabbed. But,
Sometimes, it's a mood.
alright, fair enough. So go ahead and give me some thunder damage, and he'll make his dex save. Or at least attempt to.
Yeah.
Dexterity. No, apparently he won't make his dex save. So
Yeah.
thunder, you said?
Thunder.
Alright, so he actually takes full thunder. He is not resistant. And did you say you were or were not pushing him?
I can't with Thunder.
Gotcha. Alright, so he growls angrily as you all hear a loud boom within the darkness. And he is
That
going...
was a total of 20 points that I took?
Yes.
19. Or yeah, that was 20. 11 and 9.
And 9. So then he is going to take 2 attacks with advantage on you with the fists.
Yep.
24 and 28. So yes, he would strike twice.
Yep.
Doing a total of another 17 bludgeoning. Good rolls on those damage.
Okay.
So you used your reaction, right?
Yes, I did.
Alright. This one down here is going to rush at Bale, revealing his buddy, making a bit of a tactical
Squishing
error.
Deja.
Oh, is Deja there? I didn't even see her. So Deja, if Deja's there, he's just going to attack her. Because he can't move through her unless he knocked her over.
Yep.
So
Cannot.
he does some pincer attacks at the spider. With advantage, she would take 26 and 23, I assume, would strike.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Deja would take 18 and then 14, so 32 damage.
Minus 32.
She is
So, just so that you know, I recovered 11 hit points from my potion of greater healing.
okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I just made the roll. With the wrong one, but I took only 4d4. First 4d4 on the roll.
So he's going to move up this way, dragging Deja. Then he is going to punch her again.
Oh, poor ninja.
Poor little spider, as he uses his 2 fist attacks. With advantage, both would strike. Doing
She's
another
broke.
10 points of exactly
Yeah.
her health. So
Spider probe.
so she is smashed into oblivion, and that is it for the Glibrazu. Nico,
Yeah.
something is grabbing you in the dark.
Yeah. And I hurt real bad right now, all of a sudden. Yeah. I...
It's not me touching you without consent.
Good. Excellent.
It's demons.
Yes, it did. Okay. Why are there no good bonus action healing things?
There's healing word.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'll crap. I will take a swing at him.
All right. Oh, that would strike. So you take a shot in the dark and connect. As you slam your weapon into him for 11 points of damage, and he goes.
Well, the thunder was there too. You just didn't see it.
Yeah,
Nice.
and
The
he
thunder
would.
was a little late.
Yeah, he would fade away as there was a crackle of thunder. That's it for you, right?
Well, I'm gonna move out of the darkness, I think. I don't particularly enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'll just we'll go back.
So you step back, hoping not to get
Well,
pummeled again by
here.
something in the darkness.
Yep.
Excuse me. Anything else?
And that'll yeah, that'll be it.
Alright, so Sheva is going to take a shot in the dark, literally, as she fires her non-magical crossbow at the center of the dark sphere. Disadvantage, she would still hit. Actually, is her... No, I don't think she got a magical ranged weapon yet, unfortunately. So, she does 21, which halves to 10. Oh. As the creature takes a nasty hit, and that's it for her. Balefire, top of the round.
Alright, so let's green flame blade.
Alright, so you rush in. Go ahead.
15.
So that's actually a pillar. You have to move around it.
Alright.
But you can.
Yeah. Right, I lost selection here. So I was here, so 5, 10, 15 will put me in a flank, yeah?
Yeah, but unfortunately...
It can't see me.
Yeah, it's
that doesn't matter.
in the darkness, so, yeah.
Right. So
Even without the darkness, it wouldn't be able to see me.
Yeah. It's... Yeah, so you can't offer flank from in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So green flame blade.
Alright, so you lunge at the creature, attacking. Disadvantage, 18 would strike, so you do 15 points of piercing and some fire. 2 points of fire, so 17, because he is resistant to flame damage. He would roar once again, turning all around as he's hit by several different things at once. Anything else?
So is he concentrating?
He is, but he has a +9 to his roll, so there's no way he can fail. Unless you do over 20 points of damage.
Which I almost did, but you do.
Yes.
Alright, so I'll back away.
Alright. So after stabbing, you kind of kick back off of him and rush out of the shadows. Calgrod.
So there's still at the darkness here, and okay, so Yeah, I'm hearing he's starting to get bloodied, so I'm going to move in there.
He yells,
And,
"Ow, I'm bloodied!"
well, not, but yeah, well, we know the way he's roaring is kind of starting to feel. I mean, I
Sure,
can see it,
we'll
right?
go with it.
Or I can real, yeah.
He's limping or
So
something. You hear the way
he's
he's
limping.
limping. Yeah, there we go.
Oh man. So first attack is a miss.
No.
Second attack.
Alright, so you kind of rush in, feeling
Yep,
the sphere kind of
going
in
up.
your way. Now 14 would miss as well with the 2 attacks.
Yeah. So let me see. I can do my double section. Nothing here. Sorry for the interruption. Nope, that's it for me.
Alright, Schroeder.
Oh, I picked up my dagger, by the way, before charging, because it
Yeah.
was at my feet.
I assumed.
Yeah.
I will be moving here. Oh yay, darkness.
Okay. So you rush to the other side of your hut, and unfortunately, I think when he leaves the hut, doesn't it go away?
I'm not the one that cast it.
Oh, who cast it?
It was Ward when he was still here.
Oh. So, I think...
He's sitting inside crying.
Sure, we'll say he's inside crying.
Just till the end of this one.
At least I'll give it to you for this battle.
I had to reopen my sheet because my screen went dark again. I'm also going to check its health.
You actually can't because you can't see it.
Ah, that sucks. Okay. Yeah, I'll just start trying to hit it with some Eldritch Blasts.
Pew, pew, pew. Alright, so you start firing just blasts into the darkness. 17 would strike as you take 6 points of damage. And 12, no, flies past. Anything else?
And then back in I go.
Alright, you go back into your hut there. The Glibrazu is going to swing at Calgrod, I think. He will... Yeah, he'll probably go for Calgrod. So he is going to pincer at you in the dark. First attack 20 versus AC with advantage.
I can't. I don't think I can block in the darkness. Unfortunately.
Oh, you have to see to parry.
That's what I'm double checking. That one, yeah. Choose a melee attack. Oh no, I can actually. It doesn't say you have to see, so I'll add a +4, 23. That's a miss.
So you hear the pincer coming in, and you quickly raise your sword to just manage to keep that attack back. He roars and swings again. 27 would definitely get you from the side as you block the first attack, doing 19 points of bludgeoning and grabbing you once again.
And I'm grabbed again.
He says something to you in Abyssal as he attacks with his fists.
So 19, I have to make a concentration check for my power.
So DC 10.
DC 10. Yeah, I still keep that.
He punches with one fist, but I think he stumbled a little because I think 16 would miss you, right?
16 is a miss, yes.
Alright, so second attack, his natural 1 becomes a 24, which would strike, doing 7 bludgeoning. Poof, as he kind of corrects from that first wild swing and just gives you a nasty shot to the gut. That is it for him. Shusuva is still banished. Nico.
I'm going to shoot him with a guiding bolt.
Alright, so you kind of aim into the darkness and fire, shooting at disadvantage.
Is it at disadvantage?
Yes, because you cannot see him.
It doesn't say I have to.
Guiding bolt is an attack, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a range attack.
Yeah, whenever you do an attack roll, it would be the same as any attack roll.
Yeah, that's fair. and I'm probably gonna do it at second if it. Well, I'm gonna do it at second, whether it hits or not. So.
All right. Ooh, so
Nope.
unfortunately, 15 is not enough as the bolt just sort of streaks through the darkness and dissipates off the wall. I'll say over here somewhere.
Yeah.
It
Anything
probably hit
else?
the bubble.
Yeah, or maybe the bubble.
Nico's just gonna kinda be thinking about how chill Marseille is through all this. And just hang out where I am.
Yeah,
Alright.
if the spell said that it was a target that you could see, you just wouldn't even be able to do
Yeah.
it.
Alright.
I know, I was just
Yeah, Marseille has just been standing there, like, watching everything. Sheva is gonna try to fire again. Crit becomes a natural 1. That was an interesting range.
Ouch.
And yeah, she just sort of shoots the roof over here. She curses as she's reloading. Balefire. This guy would yell something at the demon in Abyssal as the fight continues.
All right. Green Flame Blade. 15 in. Winging for the hills.
Oh, yes. Oh, wait. Yeah, 18 would hit him. Doing another 15 points of damage, wounding him. Or I should say wounding him further. Another 1 point of fire. Damn you.
Yep. Damn me to your home. Alright. That's it for me. I'm back out.
Calrod.
Okay, so I heard this cursing. I am going to continue to try to use the pointy end of my obsidian dagger and try to hit him. So I do have to go. Come on, give me a good roll here.
Stab, stab. Ooh, no. The first one, as you swing wildly, would miss.
And I'm going with the second one here. I should have done something else. Committed. Oh no, that is they are terrible rolls.
All right, so yeah, you swing wildly in the shadows, but to no avail. Anything else?
Yep. No, that's it.
All right, Schroeder.
Pop back out and start shooting.
All right, you take 2 shots into the darkness. First one will land for 6.
Aw.
Second one, no, he would dodge that one. And that's it for you?
Yep, back into the bubble. I don't want this Jusuva to come back.
Alright, so this guy is going to make sort of a Hail Mary play. As he moves over here and begins to channel into the force field once again. Nico.
Is he concentrating on whatever he's doing to the force field?
You can't see him, but actually you couldn't see right now, but you do hear some sort of magic happening.
But it's not concentration, so he's not.
Oh, no, it's not disrupting darkness, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. Cool. I will try for another guiding bolt.
Alright, so you throw a guiding bolt. No, it would fly past him and hit the wall again.
It would go nowhere. That's cool. I will pretend like I don't like to stand in darkness and not see my hand in front of my face and move right there.
Right. So when you move out, you would see the symbols on the ground shimmering a bit as something is happening in there.
Okay. I'm just gonna yell out real quick. Something's happening to the force field. We gotta be fast.
Oh, and Balefire, you would see the magical symbols as well, are shimmering. Sheva takes a shot. Oh, man, another natural 20 becomes a 4. She curses once again, reloading. Balefire, top of the round.
Right. Rinse and repeat. Charge in. Green flame blade.
Alright, so you attack in the darkness, trying to stop him from disrupting the shielding. Oh, good rolls.
Oh, you filthy. Yeah.
So, unfortunately, you did not crit, but 30 would definitely hit. So he takes 8 points of damage, right?
Yep.
Yeah. He takes 8, and he is still alive, but you think you disrupted the... Whatever he was doing is this is no longer fizzling. Anything... Sorry, what? Oh! So with the +2, he would go down.
How do you like me now, bitch? Yelled at the corpse.
Alright,
See,
so the battle ends, and...
making sure the Balor is still in the circle. I look at him saying, "Good try."
He just growls. He looks at the dust of the demons and says, "Pathetic."
Well, I think we're not done, right, Shorter?
I mean, as long as I maintain my concentration, I'm good. Oh, gosh dang it.
Yeah, so I'll say you hold out for the last 3 rounds and the demon is banished.
Yeah, another 18 seconds. I'm just gonna look at the Baylor and be like, you should have kind of known we've been fighting these guys like the last 2 days. Did you really think they could
You hear
take
a
us out?
scream in your head, "Silence!" As he just kind of sits there seething angrily.
You're in no position to tell me to be quiet.
He
You're the one
says,
locked in a cage.
"I'll give you one last chance to free me, or else I shall find you when I do get out of here."
You mean if you get out of here. You could have done this diplomatically, but you chose violence.
Well, you haven't seen violence yet, he seethes. The I'm gonna say the dome probably goes away at this point as your buddy comes out. Hey guys, what did I miss?
We have to position ourselves for the return of Spanish monk.
No, it's not gonna come back.
It was a demon, so it's gone.
Oof, yeah. Okay. Oh, so that's why. Well, yeah, I didn't.
That's why I was
that.
maintaining it so long, because it's basically just a kill.
Shoot, that was close. This one was a close one. Oh, Dija, no. So I'm going to focus on bringing Dija back to life. Casting.
Once again, you raise Dija from beyond.
I actually had a question about that. When she dies, does she leave a body? Does she just poof out of existence?
No, she's not a familiar. She has actually a body.
And Calgrad actually does something akin to almost like a resurrection on her. Because he does bring her back to life.
Does he require the body to do that?
I would assume so, because it's bringing her back. It's not summoning.
So this is a part of the text. I just put the text over there.
What are you going to try to get, nature components off her or something?
So as long as it has died within the last hour, I can use my action to touch it and expand the spell slot of first level of higher. And it returns to life after 1 minute with all its hit points. Yeah, it's kind of a minor resurrection for the beast.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah, it's I think it's the only companion power that is actually not a summon.
Yeah, which is an interesting take. Well, at least
what happens if over an hour has passed since it died?
Then I have to wait for the next long rest, and I can summon it or change it. I can have 3 shapes of beasts. So I have bat, an octopus.
So this is the this is the alternate one, right?
Yeah, this is
because I know in one of my other games, one of the players is doing a Ranger Beastmaster, and it works a lot different.
Yeah, it's a Tasha's option. It's
Yeah.
they have improved the efficiency of the beast quite a lot with that. I mean, it should be played with that because else it was one of the worst subclass before that Tasha stuff.
Yeah, it does seem like it's not a very good subclass the way they're playing it, but
Yeah.
Someone in the stream's wondering what if Deja's body gets disintegrated.
then you
Then
would.
I have to wait for the long rest.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would
exactly.
have to wait for the long
Okay.
rest. Yeah,
But
yeah.
what? Or go ahead. Sorry.
No, he clearly says that you can use your action to touch it, so I do have to be able to touch it.
Yeah, there has to be some kind of body.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, the lab is quiet. The
Phew.
woman there says, "Well done, Marseille." Kind of claps. She says, "You've rid this place of most of the demons. Well, except for the one." As she kind of looks over at the Baylor.
That wasn't on our list. The demons that we're supposed to clear out, it didn't include the Baylor.
That's true. Yeah. Well, no, there was 4, so the Baylor might be the 5th one because there's supposed to be 5 demons back here.
We haven't
Unless
tried
there's
to-
one through the other door.
Yeah, unless there's one in the library.
Is it time to check the library? I can't remember what we were doing.
So we came from here, and we were just exploring. We were looking for this potion of necrotic resistance, and there's still a potion we haven't identified, but we found a lot of good stuff in there. So
Great.
we still haven't figured out this one here, and I think there's another door we have not actually opened.
There is, but now that we have the ring, it should recognize us
Yes.
or one of us as a rune master and open it.
Well, you shorter. You're our rune master.
Probably someone who knows a thing or two about. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure you finished exploring the room.
Yeah, I would just try to collect the essence, and
Yeah, let's
we
take a
wanted to
short
do
rest.
it. Yeah.
Let's take a short rest. I'm kind of so Bija is coming back with 45, but that was a rough fight here. Could have gone very, very bad.
Alright, so you sit down to take a rest.
And,
Oh, my torch is gone.
Now, did the group collect any of the essence yet? I thought you had
We-
collected some of it.
We
I
we
think
collected
all
the
of it.
ones that were in the room already, I believe. I was just gonna collect it from the ground with my dustpan.
Oh, these new demons. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. So the Glabrezu essence.
I'll give
There
you the
is.
roll for that.
I'm not really doing rolls anymore. It's just if you're trained. As long as you have the skill needed, you can just do it over some time.
Ah, alright.
So, you have Arcana or Alchemy?
Both.
Alright, so yeah, you would get 120 gold pieces of Glabrezu essence.
120.
From the
Cool.
fallen creatures. Because I think, yeah, there were 3 of them, right?
Yes. The Shisuva did not come back.
Yeah, it was banished. Alright, so what do you all want to do?
Well,
You said you're resting?
yeah, for a short rest for sure, and we may have to identify this potion before we leave too.
We tried.
Oh, we tried already.
We
Okay.
needed something stronger than identify.
Oh,
I even
yeah,
tried
that's the one that's
identifying
still.
it with my alchemy supplies and couldn't do it.
Okay, so is Marcia still there?
She is.
Marcia, would you by any chance know what that potion could be?
She would walk over and take a look at it. Now, is this group 10 or 11? My notes say 10, but for some reason I'm thinking you're level 11.
I
No.
believe Balefire is 11. Everyone else is 10.
Yes.
Okay.
We are waiting for your milestone. We said that going forward we're not going by XP anymore, but by your milestone.
Yeah.
So Balefire has enough XP to go to 11, but
I'm a very grumpy 10.
This is bullshit.
It's a grumpy 10.
All right, so Marseille will look at the potion. Let's see, and she'll check her DM notes.
She is the secret DM.
Yeah. Oh, where is it? It's not in there. You identified some of these potions already, right?
Yes,
Yeah, the only one
of,
left is
yeah.
the mystery.
The mystery one.
Okay, so oh, there it is. This potion actually seems okay, so she's looking at it. She says, oh yes, this potion is not actually a potion, it is a poison.
Which
It
what
is
purpose?
she says it is an ingested poison. It was I don't know, I don't remember what the purpose of the creation was, but whoever drinks it will turn to stone permanently.
Ah, well, good thing we didn't taste test it.
And she says, yes, it's a good thing you didn't. But yes, unfortunately, it probably isn't of much use to you.
Well, can we?
Unless
Unless, yes, shorter. Go ahead.
we get the Baylor to drink it.
Exactly my thought.
Or-
But he may have heard us at
Yeah.
that point.
You would hear in your
He
head,
doesn't
and
speak
why?
common.
And why would I drink that?
I thought he didn't speak common.
Doesn't he? I mean, he hasn't spoke common. He's been using his telepathy. Let me double check that though.
I tried talking to him in common.
Last session, he literally told Calgrod that he doesn't speak our
that's
cursed
true.
language.
That's true. He does not speak common. All right, so never mind. He would not say that.
Or if instead of using it on him, we could poison some food or something to try to give to the dragon.
Oh, that's a good idea too. That's in fact maybe a better idea.
It's food bowl, right?
The shadow
It's
dragon,
food
you're
bowl.
saying? Yeah, that is actually a great idea.
Yeah, Balefire has a date with her, so he could just spike her drink.
Oh, that is nice. But yeah, that well, I still have doubts that she would be the dragon, but we're not sure. I think we may have to verify that before we do something like that. But
So you're resting during all this time, right?
yeah, we're resting, we're discussing. What was the name of the one you banished? Shorter, the name of the demon you banished?
Nashusuva?
Nashusuva.
Well, Shusuva. It's here. I'll show you.
Oh, Shusuva. I'm just trying to calculate the XP for.
Was that the cute dog-looking one with the pointy tail?
Yes, it's the dog scorpion.
Oh yeah, it's a dog. Yeah, it's a one that is more like a. It's a null kind of demon.
Yes.
Definitely less cuddly than.
Not
Data.
super cuddly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So nobody fell during that fight, right? We handled that
Nope,
pretty
no one
well.
got downed, luckily.
We were,
Shiva-
bloody.
Shiva
but-
is badly wounded. She still
Shiva
looks
went-
badly wounded. She's kind of like limping and holding
I
her
thought
chest a
Shiva
little.
went down, and then I brought her back up.
No, because NPCs don't go down. She would have just died.
Ah, gotcha.
So if
Okay, good. She
if
didn't
she
die.
ever goes to 0, she just dies.
Okay.
Oh no.
Being knocked unconscious is more like a PC thing.
Superpower. Gotcha.
That's why you don't have to like finish off and worry about all the things you're knocking down, rolling 20s to pop back up. They just die.
Yeah. They just poop into dust. Gotcha.
Alright, so yeah, what do you all want to do? Just continue
finishing
resting.
the short rests.
Alright.
Yeah.
So give me a d20 roll.
Already did.
Oh, you already did.
Balefire did.
Alright. So as you're resting, the keeper of this place sort of suddenly looks over to the door and says, "Someone's coming."
Johnny. So the short rest is still not completely okay. So
Yeah, this is
I'm
about
ordering-
30 minutes in.
I am ordering Dija to step in front and stay there.
Which door?
The door that you all came through.
So not that door.
This one.
Yep.
Oh,
And
this one. Oh, okay.
yeah,
So if Dija has the time, she's going to rush to try to kind
Gosh
of
dang it.
block the door over there.
so the double doors are pushed open.
Does she has the time to run or not?
Yeah, she
'Cause
does.
she was on the. She does. Okay.
Yeah, I'll say she could get over there. And you would see Thorn.
Oh,
He steps in and he says, I was getting tired of waiting, so I thought I'd come pay you a visit.
Hello.
You were able to manipulate the hollow.
The hollow point, yes, I was.
you left your
It took
gem
me
in
some
the other
time,
one.
but I am now able to manipulate it, same as you. And of course, I knew of this place. And he says, "Oh my," as he looks over at the Baylor.
So were
yeah, I was
you
just
the
gonna
one
ask you
that
the Baylor.
brought the Baylor here?
He says, "I wasn't. What is all this?" As he looks at the... I assume you're going to let him come in, right? He just kind of starts walking past everyone.
Yeah, Dija is not
Yeah.
currently in from
Deja attacks now.
Everyone
So,
looks-
It seems your disciple or student has been summoning demons here.
so he looks at the table with the demon parts, and he looks at some of the papers. Did you? I assume you had left the papers there, or did you take them all?
I approach Shorter and I whisper something, saying, "He's the one that should drink that potion. Telling Malek made that potion."
So yeah, he's kind of looking through the papers, looking at the Baylor. He sort of shakes his head and he says, "These are sloppy. He should have known better."
The Baylor isn't reacting or responding to him at all. I guess he wouldn't anyways, because he looks like Thorn now, and he wouldn't have.
Yeah, the
You would
Baylor.
probably still feel a presence.
You would see the only one reacting would probably be Marseilla, though she hasn't done anything yet. She's just kind of staring at him and backing off,
Yeah.
Oh, she's backing off.
as if
Okay.
she maybe senses something about him. But as you said, he probably does look different if she saw him before.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, he just puts the papers down and he says, I told him they had to be humanoid. I don't know why he'd even try this. Foolish.
Well, they
Waste of
do hold a
time.
lot of power, so
He says, yes, but chaotic. Abyssal creatures are not ideal for the necromantic transfers. I told him this. It was one of the reasons why we had to do it the way we did it.
Nico's gonna just
While
walk-
he's looking, after whispering to,
Yeah.
to whisper to his ear. We should try to get him to drink that potion, I think.
Who has it?
Who took it? That's a good question.
Oh, did we
I,
give it to Ward?
Let me check my bag. No, Ward wouldn't have had the mystery potion.
Yeah.
I don't think I
Most likely.
did.
Mr. Mr. Charismatic
Quartermaster.
might want to offer him a drink.
So anyway, he would finish with the papers and sort of look back at the group and say, "Were you able to find the potions you were seeking?"
We were able to find a couple, not the ideal amount, but there are still a few demons left in here, obviously including this one.
He nods. He says, "Well, this one won't be able to pass by the sealing circle, so we should be safe from him."
Balefire never put the mystery potion into his inventory, so whoever's been examining it probably just has it in their hand. So we handed it to her to the lady to look at, right? So.
Well, it might just still be sitting on the table if no one put it in their inventory.
Okay, then.
So over here,
Yes.
where the other potions were.
Don't we still kind of need him for making that thing with the dragon to make us resistant towards Malik's aura?
Are we speaking telepathically, or how are we speaking here?
Yeah.
Oh, we still have the telepathy going on?
I definitely wouldn't have said that out loud to where he could hear it. I probably would have whispered it. Probably would have whispered it if we didn't have the bond still going.
Right.
Who set up the bond?
I did.
All right. Well, that
I
lasts.
will check under prolonged effects.
What does that last? An hour?
An hour, and the fight was like a minute, and then about half an hour after that.
Yeah, so it's probably still going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, guys, if we kill him, doesn't Malik get stronger?
Well, it doesn't. The thing is that it seems it doesn't kill him. It's kind of making him I mean, if it's kind of, well, yeah.
The way he described it does make sense with what Nico's asking, because he said that they basically share the power in a sense. It's like a almost like a hive mind in terms of power usage, and it's distributed between the Shadow Lords.
Okay. Right.
Was my understanding.
So that would make Malek stronger if he were to die. Okay.
Eventually.
If we take out Malik, however, we could just bring up a toast.
If he's turned to stone, that's not killing him, right? He's just stoned.
That was. But I don't know magic enough to know if that's the case or not.
And would he still would the power that he's accessing then just become available for Malik to access?
Would I have any idea of the answers to this given my arcana?
Why are you all standing around silently looking at each other?
Yeah.
No, Nico's watching him.
We're still kind of trying to finish that short rest after the battle.
You could make an arcana check at disadvantage.
I'll wait until after the short rest then.
Nico's kind of keeping an eye on Thorn Guyvok in case, just to watch, see if he's trying to pocket anything, if he's trying to get too close to the Baelor's shield, any of those types of sketchy things. I don't trust him. He smiles too much.
It looks like he's mostly reading through the notes that were left by Malik, as well as kind of looking at some of the demon parts. And
I still don't trust him.
At one point, he walks over and looks at the crystal. Go ahead.
And you do recognize the handwriting of these notes as Malik's. correct?
He says, yes, this is his. I assume he came back later after I was imprisoned.
Alright, so that's basically confirmation that Malik was the one that imprisoned the Baylor and was doing all the experiments.
Alec on the Baylor would want to kill if he were freed. If he's to be
Mm,
believed.
I don't think that's an option anymore.
Alright.
No, we definitely should not release this demon. He says demons are agents of chaos. We can't trust him to just go after Malik. I mean, maybe he would, but I wouldn't risk it.
He'd probably do that after he killed all of us.
Yeah, he'd probably just go do that himself. He doesn't need friends.
Everybody needs a friend.
Mhm.
Just more hugs, yeah.
He says it does look like he got some energy out of the abyssal creatures. I wonder. He must have changed something. Huh. Maybe he was onto something then. I must look into this more later. He says, well, I just wanted to check in on the group, see how everything was going. You had been
Yep.
gone for a while.
Yeah, we'll be back soon.
Yeah, once we are finished clearing this area, we will be heading back. We don't want to miss any loose ends here.
He nods and says, I will probably head back then. Do you have the hollow point here? Or wait, no, never mind. It's already powered up. So yeah, he says, I shall see you back at the cathedral.
Very well.
And he would head out. Alright, so you would finish your short rest.
Yay.
Let's see.
So this is kind of out of game
That
quest.
sucks.
But is the site that we have is actually the correct site
Sorry, what?
from the map? Is the site that we have on the map is actually the correct site? Because it seems there's something here that I can't see it on the Twitch channel. So I'm just double checking if there is any glitch with my token.
Is there something on the Twitch channel? I don't see anything.
No, the glitch no, but here I can actually see something. So maybe because I was sitting next to the chest, I felt some kind of. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means, but just again, it's out of character. So
Oh. No, you wouldn't see anything there.
What the heck?
That's weird that it would be showing something.
yeah, and that's why I'm pointing it out because I'm looking at the channel and I don't see anything there, but I do see something on my token. I don't know why.
Did I disappear for everyone?
Yeah, I
You
did
did.
too.
Okay.
I mean, it does seem like there's like weird lighting glitches, so I don't know, maybe it's displaying like extra something. Because, yeah, like, I think a couple of times people lost sight, right?
Yeah, about 6 times during that fight.
Yeah, there might be something going on with the server lighting stuff. Alright, well, what do you want to do after you finish the short rest?
Well,
Do we
so-
want to check this room?
Is the
Well,
group
we-
feeling better, or do I want to say a quick prayer?
I am fine.
prayer would be welcome.
A prayer would be welcome. I will.
Sheva would probably be looking better.
Yeah.
I'll say she used her healing surges to heal a bit.
Fire's fine.
Oh, are you doing the prayer after the end of the?
Well, I was gonna be doing it after the hit dice, yeah, but
After the dice, okay. So let me do that.
Yeah.
How many dice do I have actually? Oh, I can't use it.
And while you're doing that, I will do another telepathic bond for us.
Alright, so you set up another bond.
That's a good one.
Whoa.
Do people know
What the
that I'm
heck?
carrying all my stuff? There we go.
So I need
Oh,
a bunch
that's cool.
more.
I didn't know I could do that.
But you can, because good job.
Do what?
With the character sheets, you can double click them to basically just make it a really tiny tab with your name
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
to make it to where it doesn't take up your screen, and
Yes.
then double click to bring it back.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you knew that.
I did not.
Or you can just make it its own window, but that's a little more convenient.
You can also shift and double click on your token to make the sheet pop up if you don't have it open already.
I take it it's about 9 o'clock at this point.
It is. I think so. Yeah, it's about 9:20 ish.
I all my dice here. So that I can- oh, I got my
So-
points.
It's still pretty early.
Short rest. There you go. So 7, so that's plus 18. So I would welcome a song of rest. Actually, I'm not fully healed.
So Marseilla, after waiting a while, would say, "Who was that person?"
Well, Marseilla, another song, actually.
She says,
That's
"I
probably
recognized some of the energies coming off of him. I don't know why I can see his magics, but it reminded me of the one who broke in here and entrapped me."
yes. It's not
Yeah.
surprising because he was actually his apprentice. We are kind of unsure about his purpose, but right now he seems to be helping us.
I don't know if I trust him.
We
And
don't exactly either, but
yeah, we
he
agree on
seems
that.
to want to help us kill Malik. So
Well, I suppose you must do what you think is best. But
Well, so would you have heard anything about we heard about the void energy, right, at that point?
uh,
I
I've
think
spoken about it a few times.
Schroeder has mentioned about it. So
yeah, about the crystals, like the shadow
well,
crystals.
And the shared energy or the shared power that the
Oh,
Shadow Lords.
yeah. So yeah, I think Schroeder spoke about it, and Malik spoke of it a bit, or not Malik, Gaivok.
so Marcia, would you have heard anything about that void energy and or its origin or how it's kind of it seems to be shared between multiple creatures, but they have to actually the more creatures the less powerful they all are. That seems to be what's going on with the Shadow Lords right now.
Well, I know a bit of knowledge on void energy, but it's very theoretical. Void energy is a purified form of necrotic energy. It's very potent and very dangerous, sucking life force from anything it touches. There are theories that there's a whole realm filled with void energy, where everything sort of started, but then kind of pulled away from. He says, as for
It
the
seems
Shadow Lords and their powers, I don't know much about that. My apologies.
it seems that is where the Shadow Lords are from and draw their energy.
Well, if that were true, then they would be quite resilient, because almost nothing is supposed to be able to survive within the within that realm.
Okay. Is there any resource that you know that protects from that void energy?
He says no, it's much more potent than necrotic energy. As far as I know, there's no defenses against void energy.
Aside from recognizing his energy, are there any other reasons why you don't trust him? That and the fact that he smiles too much?
Well, as I said, the one who entrapped me shared the same energy signature that he did. So
Okay.
I was worried that he might attempt to trap me again if it was the same person or someone who was similar to him.
We wouldn't have let that happen to you.
Yes.
Well, I appreciate that, but you can't blame me for being nervous.
Of course not.
I can soothe your nerves, though.
Potentially.
She arches an eyebrow at you a bit and says, "Oh."
Yeah. Anyway.
Called your bluff.
Yeah.
So we probably would do a full search of the house of the room because we haven't. So we have been focusing first on that like a trick from the Balor, but there
Yeah.
was actually just a glyph, but no secret compartment or anything like that, right?
Not that you saw. There was just the rune. The only other door that you saw in here was down here, and then there was just the safe. I don't think there was anything else secret that you saw.
Well, yeah.
I'll wave quickly at the Baylor and just ask if he wants us to check out any other hidden pockets.
He just growls and shuts his eyes.
Okay.
Well, I think we would still. I mean, I think it's a main laboratory. We would still kind of investigate for a secret passage. I feel bad saying that because I'm kind of. I don't know if it's a glitch of. But as a character, I think we would still spend the time to kind of investigate the laboratory. Now that we've gone through the superficial stuff.
Yeah, sure. So are you just gonna start searching all the walls and floors and everything?
Yeah.
All right,
Even
so
if it's,
that'll take some time, but you can start working on that. Are you all doing this, or just certain people doing it?
I'll help since I'm decent at investigation.
All right.
I'll help.
Give me investigation checks for whoever's looking around.
Minimum 19.
That's not what I meant to hit, but it's a nat 1 anyway,
Oh.
so...
Didn't mean to do the plus, it's just a 23.
All right. So you spend a couple of hours looking around the lab, and you can also use perception for this. You don't have to use investigation.
Oh, right. So perception.
Nico is intimidating the wall. Alright, so yeah, you would look around for a bit, but no, nothing really seems out of the ordinary here.
Alright.
At least as far as you can tell, yeah, the room is just a solid laboratory. There's the crystals that are glowing in the door, but yeah, there's nothing hidden under the tables or inside the cracks as far as you can tell. It just seems normal. What?
I don't know why, but every now and again, my vision just goes dark on the screen.
It seems like that's happening to a couple of people, so I'm thinking it might be some issue with their server or something. But yeah, what do you all want to do?
So
I think
where
we're
are
gonna
we
be checking out this doorway.
Since the last long rest? How much time has passed since the last long rest? Are we like now 1 or 3 hours in the day, or?
Yeah, it's about 9:30 in the morning right now. It's still pretty early.
Alright, so let's take a look at that door then.
So if you went to open the door, it seems like there is some sort of force field on it. As Balefire, your hand is pushed back by an unseen force.
Oh, Demi.
Someone get this door a drink.
Have we tried just like smashing a hole in the wall next to the door?
That would probably
No.
take a while.
Doors.
I will call Demi.
Alright, so you say Demi, and she would poof into existence. And she says, yes, Master Schroeder.
Would you please lower the
actually,
barrier?
did
Yeah, I
you-
have the ring on. I have the ring on.
So, did you attune to it?
Yeah, I put that on before the long rest.
Alright, so something different would happen. Give me 1 second to 1 moment to check something.
Can we take a 2 or 3 minute break? Is that okay?
Yeah, I guess we're halfway through, so do we want to take a 5?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do a 5-minute.
Thank you.
Alright, is everyone back?
I'm here.
Yep.
Almost everyone.
There we go.
Alright, so what do you... Alright, that's right, you were using the, you were summoning Demi. So, Demi would appear and say, greetings, Rude Master Kane. It's good to see you again. How can I help you?
I would like you to take down the force field to this doorway for me, please.
She says there is still demon danger within the area. Outsiders. Do you still want me to take down the force field?
Is it within the room ahead or in this room itself? I am aware of the Baylor.
She says, yes, it is in this room.
Then yes, take down the shielding.
Alright, so she would glow, and there'd be a bit of a flash that comes from the door. And she says, the library is no longer shielded.
I will call for you when needed. Thank you.
Alright, she would poof away.
Okay, looks like we've got another one in there.
Balefire will check for locks.
No, the double doors actually don't seem to be locked. You think you could just push them open?
Fire's gonna push them open.
Alright, so the doors open inward into a, looks like a dusty, well, actually no, there is no dust in here. It just looks like a library filled with bookshelves that go south.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Books, people, books.
Yeah,
I love books.
various topics, if you peruse the books.
There's supposedly a demon in here.
It does not appear to be, or at least you don't see any demons in here. The area lights up as you walk in, as the crystals begin to glow.
Seems to have gone dark for me. Oh no! I moved it and it came back. It's fine. That might be the trigger. Like you switch the lights, and then we have to move our token for it to refresh, or something.
Well, I didn't do anything to change the lights. The room
really?
should just be lit up because of the crystals in here. They have light coming from them.
Okay, then I got short, but I'm okay.
Yeah, mine. Every other time I move my token, everything goes pretty dark. So I think it's just today.
Yeah.
I'm going to use detect magic.
Yep, I'll do the same.
So, using the ritual?
Yeah.
So the area is lit up with a slight aura, the same as the rest of this place. You see what you would guess are preservation auras around the various books, the bookshelves, the walls, the ceiling, the floors. None of the auras. Well, actually, you do see an aura coming from the south here, actually right near where you are. One of the books is glowing a little bit different from the others. Looks like it has a stronger aura on it.
That might be the demon.
I would have asked Nico, did you end up doing your prayer or not?
I was about to, and then we started talking about other things, so I did not. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, well. Are you guys mentioning that you're seeing something magical or not?
You would
Yeah,
both see
there's
that, Balefire and
there's
Shimmer.
a big glowy book. Can I tell what school the magic is from?
I'd guess transmutation.
Yeah, that's okay. Ah, hey, it actually fixed itself this time. Yeah, that's most likely our demon boy.
We ready to take it out again?
Well, there's not a whole lot of space in here,
yeah.
and they take up a fair bit of space, so this might be a new one.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if it like came into existence and then like popped, like exploded from being squeezed?
That would be fun.
I would find that humorous.
Is that like a spell, like a summoning spell, like the runes, or is that? Do you know if?
No,
that the
it's
same
most
type?
likely transformed itself or something else transformed it into the book.
Huh.
Given the school of magic. Or it could just be a mimic.
Do
A
you want me
mimic?
to- I can throw some sacred flame at it.
Well, it's not like
Yeah, let's not light the book on fire just in case.
I'm happy to stick my hand on it. Like,
Would I be able to make an Arcana check to see if it would react to anything?
Well, I mean, you don't really know much about what it is. So just by looking at the outside of the book, I mean, it just looks like a book to you. I mean, there are creatures that can assume different forms. Generally, demons don't do that.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, like, Demi definitely said that there was a demonic presence in this room.
So it may be a trap or something like that. So could it be like another planar like a secondary planar thing.
Like another little pocket dimension inside the
Yeah.
book. I think that's possible.
So the last
Sorry.
one.
Another thing you had mentioned that I forgot to say. There's a small scorched area of the floor down here, underneath that
Oh,
light crystal.
Oh.
Looks as
Do we
if.
want to investigate that first?
I can go look at it. I've got good reflexes.
So Arcana or I'll say Investigation might tell you something about this.
I'll head over there and help make an Arcana check with it.
Alright. So you almost feel like there may have been some kind of rune here, like the ones you've seen previously, but it looks like it was triggered by something.
There used to be runes, but there aren't anymore.
Yeah. You would guess. Yeah, it's hard to say what the rune was or what it did, but you don't think it's functioning anymore, whatever it was.
Okay. Well, with that taken care of, I am going to check out that book.
Alright, so as you go to grab the book, it suddenly becomes translucent and your hand goes right through it.
Ow. Is there something behind the book?
No, it almost looks like it's an illusionary book. Though if you withdraw your hand, it goes back to looking normal, which isn't something an illusion should do.
Interesting. Can I make an Arcana check to see if I have any
Yes.
idea what that might be? Okay. 29.
It seems almost like this book is either kind. I mean, you would guess that if you just saw something like this in the wild, you would guess that it might be almost like it's incorporeal to an extent. The way it's behaving, at least when you try to put your hand through it. So there might be some kind of strange magic enchantment on it that's preventing you from touching it right now.
Demi.
Yes, Rune Master Kane.
Why am I not able to pick this book up?
Oh, the book that you are trying to access has been kept out of phase for its protection. Would you like to access it?
Yes.
So she glows for a moment, and the book kind of fizzles, and then it just appears solid. And then she would say, "Is there anything else you need?"
Not at this time. Thank you.
She goes pop and disappears.
I will now grab the book.
All right. So, the book seems to have a bunch of strange symbols on it that don't make much sense to you upon first viewing.
I'm gonna hold on to it for a bit and try to study it, see if I can make sense of it.
All right.
Is it in any, like, weird language, or is it just
So
weird
the
symbols?
front of it has some symbols that look sort of arcane in nature to you. Do you want to open it up?
I want to make an Arcana check to see if I can figure out what the front says in any shape or form.
All right. So you
31.
You would guess that the symbols on here might be symbols that would possibly change depending on the state of the book or the person reading the book or maybe the situation. Like they are probably something that would be in flux, which is why you can't understand them right now. Maybe as a maybe an enchantment was put on this as a way to kind of mask what the true purpose of this book is.
Everyone ready in case things go horrible?
Alright.
I will open the book.
Alright, so inside the book, you see it looks like more symbols, though strangely enough, you can understand these symbols, even though you have no idea what language this is. There are strange charts and diagrams, and as you start to read more, you think you know what this is. It is something known as a Tome of Understanding.
Oh,
What is a Tome of Understanding?
wait,
Well,
which one is it? I know it's one of the mentals, but I don't remember which one.
so I think I can
Inside
whisper it
that-
to you,
Yeah.
unless it is too much text and it reveals everything, but we'll take that chance. Nah, it just revealed everything, I think.
Okay, it's that one. I already had a vague guess. I just didn't remember which one specifically it was. I think that would be best for Nico, wouldn't it? Nico, you use wisdom for your spells, correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I have a very fun gift for you.
Oh, thank you. What is it?
uh, I can't really ask that question, can I? I can't really ask people what their stat is in a certain area, can I?
I mean, there's not like ratings, but I mean, you know that priests generally have to be wise for their magic to be effective, as wizards have to be intelligent.
So,
Yeah.
Nico, how many people wiser than you have you met? You know, like, I mean, because it's relative. Like, if we're trying to avoid using numbers, then
Yeah.
are you surrounded by stupid
I mean,
people?
you could say that you discuss it in character and out of character. You can, you know. Well, I guess, like, is there someone else you'd give it to? I mean, the exact score, is it really that important what someone's score is?
Well, Calgrod also.
Yeah,
Tuning,
but I got.
right?
I mean, it's your turn. It's your turn. You
So
Would
the,
you-
the thing is, I mean,
pretty
it,
good.
it
Pretty
kind
good.
of depends, like how high you guys are and how higher you would want to go.
Um,
Balefire,
I
Balefire,
have room to improve.
okay.
Because I imagine it caps at the same thing as everything else, right? But
Yeah,
Yeah, I
normally
mean,
all stats cap at the same number.
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, Calgrod would understand, like, what wisdom is. He might not know exactly what his wisdom score is, but he would know. Like, Calgrod, I think your spells are based off wisdom, right? Is that true?
Between Nico, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Between Nico and me, I think I'm pretty.
So the only thing I would say is like Bale knows that he's not wise because he sucks at all the things that require wisdom. So like he'd be interested in it in order to affect his saves.
Yeah, to
You know,
basically become more rounded.
yeah, because right now he's got a negative. Like that's how bad he is.
Yeah.
So
That's
so
like
the
me with
question-
dexterity.
what's that?
That's me with dex.
It is right. So this is just an opportunity. Do we help? You know,
Yeah. Do we
improve.
specialize or do we balance?
Yeah.
Do we help his save or do we help someone else get a stronger attack? So I'm just saying that should be factored into the discussion. I'm not.
Yeah, and that's why I'm asking, because if you were at, say, as high as you could normally go, this would be a very good opportunity to boost that beyond that limit. But
It would not boost me beyond that limit. Like I don't mind telling the group what my wisdom is, or
Well, they wouldn't know what your wisdom is. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
in
that's why I
character-
said that I probably
in
wouldn't be able to
character-
ask that question.
You would know that improving your wisdom would make your spells more powerful, and it would, you know the things that would improve as as a cleric
Yeah.
or as like Calgrod as a ranger, but you wouldn't necessarily know exactly what your wisdom scores are.
It would make my spells a bit more damaging and more healing. So
Yeah, they would make it more potent.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Balefire is not the sharpest one. So
Yeah, but I mean, I compensate.
So the big thing about it is that it would put you over your limit. So right now you could only, mechanically speaking, you can only rise to a 20. You can't go beyond that. With this, you could go beyond that.
yeah.
Mechanically speaking, are you able to use one of these prior to getting to the basically soft cap and still go to soft cap
Yes.
normally?
So it increases,
the maximum?
I believe so. Yeah, see, it says as does your maximum score for that star.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that line.
So, yes, you can now go beyond the 20 to a 22 with this book.
Okay, so that actually changes it a little bit as well.
Yeah.
So if Balefire, if you do say really want to not be in the negatives, then yes, that is a good option.
No. I mean, look, if it was a book on dexterity, being able to give me new moves, I would argue to take it.
Yeah,
So I'm not going to be a hypocrite here. I think Nico should probably take it.
exactly. Like if it was intelligence, I would definitely be wanting to use it, but wisdom, anyone else that can benefit more from it should definitely use it.
Yeah, and Cardboard is certainly passing for Nico because he's pointing out to his obsidian dagger and what benefit he already got out of that. So
Yeah, so Nico, I have a very, very nice present for you.
Actually, Nico, give me a religion check. You might know what this is.
Okay. Religion. I'm so good at this.
Oh, no, never mind. You have no idea. What's that?
Just read it over 48 hours in 6 days. Or less.
If clerics use wisdom, why is religion intelligence?
because
Well-
it's a knowledge check.
Yeah, it's knowledge, so, I mean...
Yeah, it's knowledge, not common sense.
And I mean, if you were trained in it, you would be at, like, +4 right now.
Yeah.
So, it's...
Still wouldn't have been great.
Well, I mean, you just rolled poorly, but, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just explain that this will help her tremendously become more and more wise.
It will unlock recesses of your mind to make your magic more potent, etc.
Yeah, cool.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I've gotten so many birthday books from my Goliath clan. Awesome.
More likely your
And I'll give
first
you a
one.
thumbs up.
So yeah, nothing else looks too out of place in here.
As long as Nico doesn't try to bite, I'm kind of right
Sorry, as long as I don't try to what?
to bite the book.
Oh, to
Yeah, read, not food.
Yeah, exactly. I'm kind
I
of
mean,
making
she
sure
has
that
+1 to intelligence. I don't think she's that.
Yeah. You guys gave me a scroll already,
She
and I
knows what
haven't
a
eaten
book
that.
is. Yeah, she didn't put the scroll in her mouth and start eating it.
Fair enough. Fair
No.
enough.
But that is fair. I've been
Yes.
focusing on that dragon steak for a while. Which I guess we'd have to pass on if we turned it to stone, but
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Yeah, you have to spend 48 hours reading it over 6 days or less.
6 days or less. Okay.
Yeah,
so-
there is another worry, by the way. If it's called a shadow dragon, it may not be physical. I'm not 100% sure. The steak may be very
That's all right. I've already got low hopes for
So-
that.
Alright, so
After
alright, so
that, I'll just quickly peruse the shelves for any helpful knowledge.
yep, same for me. I will look for two specific things: void.
So there are a lot of books in here. You could probably use the library to try to research topics. So it depends. You'd probably have to spend some time in here, and then you could make a roll to see what information you can find.
Or I could ask Demi to just show me what books pertain that knowledge.
Yeah, but it would still take some time for
I
you to
know.
look through those books.
Demi's just the
So
librarian. Oh yes, it's this book right here.
so we are on a timeline, right?
Yeah.
we've been in that laboratory for like 2 days now.
Yeah, we can
Well, you did
come back to this
yeah.
later if we need or want to. We should probably finish off that last room and then start getting things rolling.
And returning over there. Yeah, aye, let's do that. But because so just to recap, because it's been a while now, but we know Malek is doing some kind of ritual in the Undercave, and we know from Thorn that if we were able to, there is a connection between Malek and the Dragon. Is that what we kind of
He
got as
believes it
a
to be his pet.
okay, okay. So, but what was it about that? Somebody today was saying that there was something to protect us from the ritual
Yeah,
that Malek
we were
is
going
doing.
to harvest, not the ritual, but we were going to harvest the essence of the shadow dragon to protect
Nice.
us against the aura that Malik gives off that
Okay,
is
okay,
very deadly.
okay. So that is what we are actually. Okay, yep, yeah. So, yeah, if we are in a hurry, we should go back. At that point, we should kind of visit the last room and return and get to that shadow dragon.
I will actually call Demi real quick because Demi said there was a demonic presence in this room, and we have not found it.
Did she say it was this one, or was she confirming that it was the Baylor?
I asked if it was the room in front of us or the Baylor that we knew about, and it said it was the room.
Well, she said that the Baylor was where the
Oh, it was
demonic
just the
presence.
Baylor?
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
she
I
said when you
misunderstood
asked her.
then.
Okay. Yeah. So when you are you talking about when you summoned her at the door here?
Yeah,
Yeah. No, she said in this room,
okay.
which you assume meant the Baylor.
Alrighty then. Let's finish off the rest of this area and figure out what to do next.
All right.
Okay.
So back over there.
All right. So you head back through this place.
I'm getting the dagger back in its shape.
And I will. Do we want to use the golems again or no?
Well, if we know there's only one demon left and he's prisoner, I don't think we need to do anything with them, right?
Well, I
Using
thought
what?
there was still a demon or two left in that one room we haven't gone in.
Oh,
Hard to
your
say, yeah.
your call. I mean, they work pretty well when we send the other demons. If we can do it again, why not?
Yeah. I
I'm still
will.
a little bit beat up, so
Yeah, plus it's another front line that can take some hits.
I,
So I will have
so
Demi show up and command them to attack or follow us to the last room and be ready to attack demons. Balefire, are you there?
Yep. What's up?
Okay. I
uh,
I just haven't seen you move with the group or anything lately.
fascinated by the books here. I'm sorry.
It's
Oh,
getting a
there's two more.
really good look at all the books.
Like Nico, got lucky with that book. I was hoping for something that might help me, but
That's fair. I can tell you what, to make it up to you, what do I have? I have
I'm
a hand axe that you can have. I don't use it. It's basically brand new.
You can go on a date with me. Go for it.
You're pretty scrawny.
Ouch.
Like there's respect,
In a good way.
but let's keep it at respect.
Alright, so yeah, this doorway, as before, is still being blocked by the force field.
Demi, please lower the shields on this room.
I sense there are still demonic entities nearby. Are you sure that you wish the shields lowered?
Yes, we will be clearing those
Hey,
shortly.
you gotta just make sure that she's not including the shield that's around the Baylor.
No, just the one on the room.
So yeah, she would poof, and there's another flash from the door here,
And
and you hear roar. No, just kidding.
and we all book it for the hollow.
Yep.
Check the door.
All right, so the door does appear to be locked.
Alright. I shall.
Just before we start that, just double checking. I think it's Balefire that has my other platinum ring, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, just making sure it's not the shoulder anymore. Okay.
Yeah, we went through that last time.
I just wanted. I didn't remember if we had actually done it or not. All right, go ahead. Ooh.
In a bed.
All right, so you take some time, and there is a click. I assume you're pushing the doors open.
If that's the direction they go, yep.
All right, so the doors open inward into a new room.
Oh, that looks interesting.
You see a couple of things as the doors open. There's a couple of tapestries and paintings on the walls. You would notice some large statues in the back of the room. You would also notice a desk with a bunch of papers on it, and a strange-looking pedestal with a purplish glowing shield around it, which has a soul stone on it.
Oh, like one of the charger, like one of the hub for the hollow.
Yes, it looks similar to the hollow point, but this one looks a little different. And it does look like energy is flowing off of the soul stone onto the pedestal.
Like miasma kind of energy, or just like a glow?
Yes, like miasma. Like you've seen how these stones emit energy. It looks like the whatever the stone is powering this pedestal.
Cool. What is this?
Looks like some sort of. So as you look to the north, it looks like there is just a chair kind of up there, laying against the back wall.
I'll have the golems follow us in.
All right, and actually, as you get a little farther in, you would notice on the side of the desk here, there is another soul stone that looks like it's leaking miasma.
I'll probably check that out when we get the chance, since I'm resistant to necrotic.
But you don't see any demons in here.
How did we fix one? Because we found one behind the wall, right? And we fixed that one.
Yeah, I can mend them if needed. It doesn't feel great, but I can do it.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea to do that. But There was no. The one that we met didn't have any kind of adverse effect on any of us.
I will detect magic.
All right, so you use detect magic. Looking around the room, you would see similar preservation auras on most of the room, if not all of it. Looks like auras on the light crystals, a powerful aura coming from the soul stones, both of them, as well as a couple of the pieces of paper, which now you see are in ivory tubes on the desk here. Looks like scrolls.
I'm not picking up any like weird pocket dimensions or anything.
No, not as far as you could tell. It doesn't look like there are any symbols or anywhere that demons would be hidden.
I guess I'm gonna check out this pedestal first and make an arcana check on it or something to figure out what's going on here.
Well, I'm not sure Arcana could reveal much more. It just looks like this soul stone is powering this pedestal. And it doesn't look like you can get close to it. The purple shield is, as far as you can tell, some sort of force wall.
Oh,
Where is the purple shield?
On
on
this
the
pedestal.
pedestal right here.
Oh, okay. It's not like it's more like a force field or something like that.
Yeah, like a force wall dome kind of bubble.
Protecting the. I remember there was something you said about there was security, there was teleportation, there was a third item when you were talking and
Information.
information. So would that be the information like code or something like that? Could that be?
So, Nico,
Possibly.
are you trying to mend the crystal?
I was gonna look to see if it had a crack like the one that was hidden in the wall.
Yeah, so it looks like it is leaking small amounts of necrotic energy.
Okay. Do you guys? I'll ask the group. Do you guys want me to try to mend this one so it stops leaking, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me as well.
Alright, go ahead and link mending as you begin to heal the crystal. So it takes a minute. You are going to take some necrotic damage as you touch this crystal. You feel it start to wither you a bit.
Yeah.
So you hold on to it, trying to continue through the pain you're getting from that. Give me maybe like a Constitution save. Okay. So
Not rolling great today.
you're trying to do it. Unfortunately, the pain is just messing up your ability. You take 4 damage. You take a minute, but are unable to repair it.
Well, now would that count as a concentration save? Because I have advantage on those.
Oh, are you a warcaster?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll give that to you.
Okay.
So
still
with your
still 4 points.
yeah, you still take the 4, but with your training and being able to resist damage under pressure spellcasting, you are able to complete it, and the crystal is mended, no longer leaking.
Where'd I go?
You're still there.
I am? Okay. Not for me. Cool.
You might just have to move to fix it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check out the rest of the table.
Oh, well, now you disappeared.
Well,
Yeah, now I
all I
don't
did
see.
was move. I'll bring
You
you
moved
back.
your torch.
And there's a torch. We see your torch.
You turned into a
I-
torch.
I think you have become the crystal.
Yeah, you get sucked in. So
I'm gonna check out the rest of the stuff on the table.
So yeah, there's a couple of scrolls, some old-looking pieces of paper, some ink, if you're looking for ink. It looks like there are some pieces of paper that aren't used. Looks like 10 of them, if you want blank paper.
I will definitely be taking blank paper.
Alright, so you take 10 pieces of paper.
I'll take half of it. I need them.
Yep.
Alright, so
You are welcome to half.
you and Calgrod split the paper, you nerds. Nerds. And there are a couple of scrolls there if you want to try to read them.
Yeah, I'll be identifying them.
Okay. Let me take a look at something. Give me a D10 roll.
Just one?
Yeah, we'll start with one. So you open up the first scroll, and it is a scroll of protection from undead,
Ooh.
Hey.
which is not a spell, but a actually very powerful scroll that can be used to protect oneself from the former living. Give me a roll for the second spell as you look through. Open up the second ivory tube. It is the spell Alter Self. And,
Alright.
and there is one more.
Good one.
Apparently,
It
I
is
just can't even.
It's the spell Nystel's Magic Aura.
What's Magic Aura?
Nystel's. Or Nystels, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. And that's all of them.
Okay. I think I'm gonna call Demi real quick for 2 questions, unless someone else had any more.
Okay.
Oh, that's a weird spelling.
So Demi would poof in, yes, Master Kane.
You said there were demonic auras in this room. Would you be able to locate them?
So she glows for a moment, and she says, I shall light up the auras for you, and you would see the crystal start to glow.
Okay, and that was the only one?
There are 2 auras coming from the crystal.
2 demonic auras.
Yes.
I see. And what is the purpose of this force field right here?
The force field is not an original construction of the labs. It was added later by an unknown user. But you do have permissions if you'd like me to drop it.
What is it protecting?
The pedestal is the power source that is feeding power to the lab. It is keeping the protection auras and the structural integrity of this place.
I see. Thank you.
She'd poof out. Poof.
I don't really see a need for us to really take down the protective wards, especially given one of them is probably powering the prison for the Baylor.
We should give him a nickname.
We should give Demi this specific one a nickname.
No, I meant the Baylor.
Ah,
Maybe Bobby the Baylor.
Bobby Baylor?
Almost said that.
Huh?
I almost said that.
Oh, Bobby.
Oh,
Well, you've read what's her name? Bleh. Wow.
Not kind of alliteration.
Pratchett?
I am just a fan of alliteration. So
Yeah.
Bobby Baylor makes sense.
Yeah, Sheva. So I just couldn't remember her name. Yeah, that was what Sheva said.
I like it. I second that. I bet you he'll hate it, so we should definitely call him that to his face or in his head.
Baby
She
Bobby.
says, she says,
Baby Bobby.
I was more kidding. I don't think we should anger the Baylor any more than we've angered it.
Oh, he can't get out though.
Yeah, well,
Raising himself, we may be next.
if he does get out,
So
I'm hoping he forgets about us rather than puts us down in a little book to come hunt down.
yeah. So I mean, he's probably going to put Malek as a first in his book.
Yeah, I'd just rather be farther down the list.
Is there a way we can use it against against Malek? Maybe release him at a specific moment.
Well, how
I
would
think
we?
we would have to be here to do that.
Yeah, and how would we
Well,
get him there?
yeah, no, I know. I mean, there's a lot of we don't know what they are capable of. But if we were to give him like a location of where Malek is, and maybe like free him and teleport away or something like that. BBB.
Just
Okay,
Is there anything
well,
else we really need to do here?
I think we should do a full search of that room the same way we did the laboratory to make sure this room seems to be like the laboratory meaningful room, like not just a passage room. So
Yeah, this
let's
is
see if
basically
there's
the
any kind of
control
secret.
room.
Yeah, let's see if there's any secret passage or secret thing that we cannot
Yeah,
see.
I will investigate around.
So you said we can do investigation or perception?
yeah,
Lou?
either of those are fine.
Hi.
19.
All right. So you take a quick, or you're gonna spend some time on this, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, the eye of the eagle with the advantage is
Almost as good as Bale by himself.
yeah, absolutely. Yep.
All right. So you are looking around. Let me just look at something real quick. So as you're looking around, you would notice something odd about this chair here. It seems like it's attached to the ground. Which
knew it.
I knew that chair was weird.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say I want to check out that chair. Sorry, keep going.
yeah, it seems like it's attached to the ground. And investigation. So yeah, you would notice it's attached to the ground, which isn't obvious just by looking at it. But while you're kind of examining it closer, you notice the legs aren't moving, and then you realize it's partially attached to the ground, like the part of the legs are going into the stone. Investigation might tell you more. Is that a 16?
I also have investigation, but minimum 19. Ooh,
Yeah.
28.
Alright, so you think that something about this chair might involve someone sitting in it, but you're not sure what that might do.
We could get the golem to open it.
Does this look like it's part of the original structure?
Maybe. So I guess you have history, right?
Yes, I do.
So the design of the chair is definitely dwarven. But yeah, it just looks a little bit out of place just sitting up here. It's hard. I mean, you would guess it's part of the original structure, but it's hard to say for sure.
Hey, Demi,
Yes.
what is the function of this chair?
The function of the chair is to be sat in. It is a
It has no
place
other
of
purpose?
Why is it strapped to the floor?
the reasoning behind the chair's securement is unclear.
Darn it. Alright, thank you.
She
You
would.
ask one of the golems to sit down on it.
That would
Not,
probably break it.
yeah. Even if it didn't, I'm not sure if that would even work anyways, because they're not
Can
sentient.
we do detect magic on the chair?
So when you first came in, you did detect magic on the whole room, and
Yeah.
the chair was part of the room, but it didn't have any specific detections on it.
Is it a wooden chair, or steel, or iron chair, or stone chair?
It is a
When you
wooden
say,
chair.
so okay, so it's fixed to the, but it's kind of sunk into the stone, or what's the connection between the stone and the?
So it was. It looks like it was designed to look like it was just sitting on the stone, but when you tried to move it, it was secured in place. You're guessing that either part of the legs are going down into the floor, or something magical is holding it in place. Though you didn't see auras, so you would guess the former.
I have
So
my normal warhammer. Would it be heavy enough if I just placed it on the chair
Heavy enough for what?
to activate whatever? Or are we thinking magical?
Maybe.
It
I
makes
mean, you want to
sense.
try it?
If that doesn't work, I can be a guinea pig and you can just try to knock me off the chair if something goes bad.
just
Okay.
pointing
I
out,
will.
by
I
the way,
will place.
did
My, sorry.
just one thing before we do that. Shorter, you mentioned spells and what they do, right? Did
The
you explain
scrolls?
that to us? Yes, the scrolls.
Yeah,
Did you
I
explain to
I
us what
I ex- I definitely made notice of what the scrolls were and if anyone needed education on what they did.
So basically, we can point out that as an Eastern magic aura could actually have been used to hide some magical effect on the chair. It is very
Yes.
possible that the chair is actually magical, but with some kind of dissimulation aura from that kind of spell. Whoever was there was able to do that.
Um, Let me check the wording on something real quick.
Okay.
So I'm just pointing out that it may not be mechanical like you're thinking, Nico. It may still be
Mhm.
magical, even if we cannot detect it.
So, okay, so with the wording of this, can I use Dispel Magic for a specific spell? And if that spell isn't on the object or area, I still use the spell slot, but nothing happens?
Uh, that's a good
Because it says that I can
question.
choose a magical effect within range.
Yeah.
And if
Although,
so, could I just choose Nistal Magical Aura?
I don't know if you can if you don't know it's there.
I do, in fact, I think, for example, you can dispel an invisibility even if you cannot see the invisible creature. I think that's one of the weird thing with the dispel magic.
Yeah, it doesn't even say that I have to see it. It just says a creature, object, or magical effect within range.
I mean, I guess you could cast. Yeah, I guess you could cast it and say you're targeting that, and if it's not there, nothing would happen.
Yeah, and I would still use this spell slot, but I will do that.
Alright, so you point at the chair and cast spell magic. And you. Now, do you have detect magic going?
Yeah.
You would see that indeed a new aura appears.
Haha, good call.
Okay. Well, it's
And
good
what
that we
is
found that
this
scroll.
aura?
That scroll was the key.
What is this aura? Let me look at the spell schools again really quick and figure that out.
Mhm.
This aura would most likely be.
It's the most difficult questions.
Yeah.
Like restoration,
Oh,
it's just gonna
actually,
heal itself.
yeah, this would be a conjuration aura. That would make sense.
Sure. Well, I guess at that point, if you see and to identify it, right? Let's figure out what
I
that thing can do.
yeah, I can identify.
Alright, you want to try to identify this?
Yeah.
So. You do a identify taking 10 minutes, and you touch the chair using your pearl, and you would find out that if someone sits in the chair and utters the magic word, this chair will summon something useful, but it will only do it once.
Do I know what the word is?
Yeah, it gave you the word. It didn't tell you what it would summon, or if there was a
Sure.
difference between who sat in the chair and what would be summoned. Or actually, I guess it might tell you that. It would kind of reveal that something different would be summoned depending on who's sitting in the chair.
This sounds
Is it?
It's a really
Can I tell if
strange
it's one
magical
use
item.
or just one per person, or?
It's just one use.
Alright.
It's a very seemingly chaotic magical effect.
ooh, I like chaos.
Hmm.
I really want to sit in the chair and do this.
Uh, yeah, I've got no objections. I mean, I think everyone else has gotten something from this area.
Yeah, I agree.
Balefire sits
And
down with a shit-eating grin on his face.
and
Alright,
I'll tell him the word.
I will say the word.
Roll a d100.
Percentile dice. Let's go.
Let's go. 87. Not bad. Let's see.
You find the cure for VD. Yes. No, I'm just kidding. That was for a friend.
That's for a friend. So there is a flash of energy as Balefire is surrounded by magic for a moment, and then you would feel underneath you the chair sort of crack and fall to pieces as you might quickly get up off of it. But you're not sure what it did.
All right. Can I look through the pieces of the chair? What the hell just happened? The chair broke.
It seemed like it just got really old and just fell apart. Like the
Hey,
preservation aura on it, like the magic was drained.
Maybe Bale's more buff than I thought.
yeah. Hey, Balefire will take off his shirt and be like, hey, do I look any different?
Does he look any different?
As far as you can tell, he looks the same.
No. You look. Well, I mean, I don't know. Have I seen you with your shirt off before? Actually.
I'm sure I've
You
made.
don't?
So
Don't,
well,
Vito?
one of the things we haven't really discussed is what Balefire does when we long rest. So
Mm.
his normal bit of long resting is
Drinking.
two things. One of them is meditation, and the other is dancing, which he would be doing when we're resting outdoors. and he does it with as little on as possible. So I think there's a good chance you have seen him without a shirt.
Okay. Then no, you look the same.
All right. Huh.
Could I
Actually,
tell if
what's
the effect failed?
so real quick, you what's are the passive perceptions of the group?
Low.
No.
Someone say 18.
18, plus, I don't know if you count the which gives advantage, but so it may be 18 or 23 based on if it's only visual or because the eagle eye is only for like seeing things, not like hearing.
Yeah, this would be visual. So you said 25,
23.
23. So as Balefire is kind of like takes off his shirt and everyone's taking a look, you would notice something that at first maybe you overlook, but then you kind of look closer, and there are several dots on him, almost like partial tattoos in different parts of his back.
Oh. That's something
You-
we haven't seen before, Balefire. He seems to have some kind of weird tattoo on the back now.
Did you join a gang?
It's not melanoma.
Gotta get those checked out just to be safe.
Yeah.
You need the doctor to check it out.
Yeah. Hey, Schroeder, are those little dots magical?
I will check.
No, you don't see any auras coming off them.
So I'm looking where he sat. Did the dot seems to kind of match with are there like needles or something like that where he sat or on the remnants of the chairs
No,
of the chair where he sat?
you didn't see any needles come off the chair or anything. You
Nico,
wonder if they have something to do with the magical effect. But
yeah,
yeah, you don't know what that magical effect is just yet.
Nico's
I'm
gonna
trying
do
to
what
observe.
every doctor does and just poke it and say, "Does it hurt when I poke it?"
Yep.
No, it doesn't hurt.
Okay.
Would I be able to do any kind of check to figure out what it is?
So, I mean, if this magic was wild, I mean, it could be anything. It might be something that might take a while to manifest.
How many dots are there?
There are 5.
Huh.
And are they observing them like for 5 minutes? Are they seems to be like alive or moving or growing or something like
No,
that?
no, they just seem like dots, like as if someone maybe
Uh,
started points of a tattoo, but then just stopped.
uh. Well, I'm pointing, so we'll kind of indicate on his back so he knows where they are. But uh, is there like any pattern that seems to be connected? If we would connect the dots, is there a pattern that would occur out of it?
I mean, there could
Yeah,
be many different patterns. It's hard to say just from dots.
All right.
yeah, it's
So
a
it's not
random
like
star sign.
yeah, it's not like pentagon or something like that, like a
I
straight
mean, you
pentagon.
probably could make a pentagram out of them if you wanted to, but yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that's what they are.
Well,
Alright.
Balfire, you have a very you got 5 dots on your back.
All right.
It's a
Something.
mystery.
I guess we'll check in on that every so often to see if there's any change.
Yeah, I
Would you
agree.
guys want to kill me and see if I come back to life and one of the dots disappears? Just kidding.
That's a
Beam of
bit
attack.
risky even for you.
It is.
If
Yeah.
you do
I
what?
Yeah.
went that far.
Shiva says maybe we should try to let that play out naturally before we
Yeah.
start killing you to test things.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Is that everything for here, or did we want to do anything else?
Yeah, we haven't found any secret passage.
Um,
Is there anything on the statue themselves over there?
So examining the statues, you would guess they are decorational. You don't think. I mean, you didn't
Okay.
see any weird auras on them, and they don't look like they move.
Okay.
Did we grab the crystal that I mended?
That's up to you. I assume you took it, but you don't have to.
You can add it to your equipment.
Where are
Cool.
you? Where are you storing it?
Yeah.
Because
I guess that's
Let me
another.
try- Oh,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say
no, no.
these are very delicate. So where are you storing it?
Don't we normally put those in the bag of holding?
I think so.
All right. Who had the bag of holding?
It's me,
All right.
Quartermaster
So
Bale.
then it would go to Balefire if you're putting it in the bag of holding, assuming he's the only one with a bag of holding.
For
Monically
now.
hold
Hey, what should
soul
I call it?
crystal.
Sorry, what?
What should I refer to it as so that we'll know for later?
It's a soul crystal. It's the same. I think you found these before. They're the things that power the different artifacts. So
Yeah,
yeah.
this is doing then. Cool.
So
I
This
mean,
one's a soul crystal, not a shadow crystal.
they're different names for the same things. You might note that this one has abyssal energy because of the way it was created, apparently.
Abyssal Soul Crystal.
Yeah.
who took the protection from undead?
I definitely don't need it, so who wants it?
Yeah, I can probably use that just in case. Or Nico, me or Nico, what do you
Yeah.
think?
That's one of the few scrolls that I think anyone can use.
Oh, okay. It's
Because
not
it's not.
just a...
I don't think protection from undead is an actual spell, is it?
I
It's
don't
just.
believe it is.
It's just one of those protection scrolls.
You can take it.
All right. Uh,
And I doubt Balefire would actually need an altar self. Does anyone need one?
Uh, who all can use it? I think it might just be.
Is that
Uh,
scribable?
Yeah, they're all. I mean, they're spell scrolls, so you could scribe them.
yeah, so that's probably
altar self
yeah,
is artificer, sorcerer, and wizard.
it's shorter or Bellfire then.
If you
Do I
don't
have
know
that
it, I'd be
spell?
happy to have that one. I would want to scribe it when I get high enough level.
Yeah, go for it. It's what is that? First, second,
Yeah,
second
it's a
level
second
spell.
level spell. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
And then after you scribe it, I can just scribe it from you.
all right. If we ever get the time, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, so you take the scroll, and what does the group want to do?
We should free or give Marseille access to stuff and then leave.
Yep.
If
Yeah,
we can. Yeah.
we should head back toward the keep and at that point get straight for the dragon.
Have we decided we trust her? Sheva says. I know we were
I got good
hesitant.
vibes.
I mean, she's been fairly neutral the entire time we've been here.
Sheva nods. She
I
says, I
like
would
that
agree.
he doesn't trust him. Trust Thorn.
Yeah, that's definitely a point in her favor. All right, well, I'm not against it. I just, I know we were kind of mulling it over before. All right, so how are you going to give her access? Are you just going to try to do it the way you did before, where you go in and try to change the runes around?
No, with the ring, I should be able to just tell Demi to give her access.
Alright, so you summon Demi. Demi says, greetings again, Rude Master Kane.
Greetings. I wish for you to give access to this location to my newfound friend, Marseilla.
So she pauses a moment. She says, Marseilla who?
What was her last name?
Giovanni or something?
Giovanni, yeah. Giovanni.
Elite.
Javelli.
Givelli.
However you pronounce it.
Thank you.
There was a mandate that the rune masters were not to give access back to her. Being a rune master, you can override this, but are you sure you wish to do so?
Who was the mandate made by?
The Council of the Rune Masters.
On what grounds?
I don't have information on that. My apologies.
Are we still wanting to do it?
No, I can probably say probably not. We may have to come back here, and we still have to study stuff. So, personally, I would vote no with that information.
Sheva
If the
Fail.
says
dwarf decide-
she seemed nice. I don't know. I still think we should give it to her. So Sheva would say we should do it.
I got a good vibe off of her. I would go for it, but I won't be upset if I'm outvoted on that.
we
Balefire?
got two versus one.
Y'all,
What?
Sorry, what?
Yay or nay?
I'm with you guys. He plays it off as if he's not
Neutral.
Yeah, he's neutral. It's like, I don't know, man. This is your place, guys.
This place is weird. It gave me a weird back tattoo. Possibly
Yeah.
melanoma.
My new tramp stamp.
I don't know about any of this place. So Balefire, what, you abstain or something?
Yeah, he abstains.
Alright.
Alright, sure. Why not? She's been nice to us so far. If things change, I think I can just kick her out again.
I'm just pointing out to Shoulders that she's been nice because she may not have had any other choice.
True. We don't exactly have all that much information to go off of.
Well, we know she's more ancient than the dwarves. She was there when the dwarf was there. The Council of the Rune Masters were actually the council of all the dwarves that were handling the hollow. There must be a good reason why they remove, they put her out of that system.
If I'm able to revoke her access afterwards, would you be comfortable with it?
It's your call. I'm just pointing. There's nothing I can. Follow is your thing. You're most likely the one who would have to handle whatever is happening, if anything happens with her.
Yeah.
I'm just pointing out that she has been. And I'm just pointing out that right now we are doing something without having any knowledge of exactly.
What would happen?
Yeah.
Demi, would I be able to revoke her access if she ends up doing something ill towards myself?
Of course, Rune Master. You have access to the highest caliber within the laboratory.
Okay. We will give her a chance then. I will revoke her ban.
All right. The decision will take effect shortly.
Can I set her what she has access to?
Yes, she currently doesn't have any permissions.
Give her permission to information only.
I will make that change. Alright, so what does the group want to do?
Should we let her know and then leave, or just leave?
May as well let her know.
Okay.
That way she at least has a little bit more favor towards us.
Alright,
That's
so
a
you're,
good compromise.
so you're heading back to the labs. You don't actually have to walk. At this point, I'll say that you can go back there. And she.
Yeah, and I'll tell the golems to return to their station.
Yeah. She would, of course, thank you. She says, I I cannot overstate how happy that makes me. Thank you, friend. I'll finally have access to my laboratory again. You,
Yes, if you find anything or make anything that you think might be useful, please let us know.
She says, would you like me to work on something for you?
Um, do we want to ask her to make more resistance potions?
She says, unfortunately, I don't have any of my old formulas, but if you have a formula, I could, and you have the ingredients, I could work on making something for you. It'll take...
Perhaps at a later time. For
of
now, any research that you might obtain would be most beneficial.
Of course. Just let me know what you need. I have plenty of books here, and as I said, I have access to all the laboratory equipment, so just let me know what you wish me to do. I owe you,
Yep.
after all. Alright, so you're all teleporting back to the cathedral?
Nico would shake her hand before leaving, but yeah.
She would smile and shake your hand back.
Calvert would point out if that point out to ask her to search about the void energy and the obsidian and the role of the obsidian in the cataclysm. Because there is a mystery here that is like that has been going on for a long, long time, and that may be useful to us eventually.
What did you want to research?
It's a void energy.
Oh,
and,
okay.
And the obsidian. But I'm talking not to her, but to Schroeder. So it's up to Schroeder
Yeah.
to
I will ask her to
relay.
let us know if she obtains any information on void energy and
Alright, so
shadow lords and that topics,
if
And
you want,
obsidian.
and the obsidian.
if you want, you can make a note under, let's see. Do I have a section for this in this game?
You have a random note? No.
So I'll add something called projects. And you can write down what you want her to work on and when she started working on it. Let's see. I guess the quartermaster can probably handle this, but I'll put it under character info in your character info section. So just make note of what she's researching and the date that she started, and then next time you see her, I can tell you how much progress she's made.
So we're on the 40th day, right?
Yeah. So the current date is in the calendar. It's the 6th of winter.
6th of winter, okay.
Yeah, you should be able to look at the calendar, right?
Right.
That's wrong. It's actually PM, 12:30 p.m.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yes. Right, I got it.
All right, so you're heading back out.
Yep.
Teleporting back to the cathedral. All right. So that would actually, well, all right. So yeah, you head back to the cathedral, and this might be a good place to stop because we are at 2 o'clock. So let me put you on the map for the cathedral.
I like the note about the party treasure. Nothing yet.
Do you have nothing in the party treasure?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Thing in the bag.
The party treasure says nothing yet.
All our stuff is imaginary, and
I guess you've been putting it all in, in Balefire's bag.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look at that at some point. maybe I do a little bit of looking into it.
You're welcome to.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's very convenient that you can handle that in there, so that's totally fine.
Absolutely.
Right now we have, I mean, there's nowhere we can anyway.
mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
All right. Well, let's do MVP votes, and yeah, we can wrap it up. I'm trying to find the freaking map. Yeah, just whisper me who you think should be MVP.
Thanks again for the tramp stamp, everybody.
Yeah.
Until we figure out what it does.
There's on the Twitch stream, someone was saying just wait till hairs start growing from it, and that was right as you were talking about it being a tramp stamp, and it was great.
Just wait. So I didn't get any whispers yet for MVP.
You should have gotten mine.
I sent you one, yeah.
Mine's in 2.
Did you roll down maybe? I
Oh,
don't know.
no, there they are. I was looking at the wrong screen. So it looks like Calgrad with 2 votes, your MVP. Congrats.
Woo!
Thank you, folks.
Yep.
Right.
Hope you all had fun, and yeah, I'll see you next time.
Next week.
Yeah.
All right.
Take care,
I
everybody.
hope at least one other person jokingly voted for Demi as well.
Demi MVP.
On the stream, I voted for Deja.
Oh, did ya?
Yeah, there was lots of NPC votes this time.
I mean, I put in a real vote too, but Demi was very useful.
Yeah, she was for sure, but only when she knew. It's only, but it's one of the patterns that only because you wore the ring. Otherwise, she was
Yeah.
not so.
With the ring, it made it actually viable.
Which is interesting because Kane doesn't seem like a female name, but your character is.
I have a mask on.
Yeah. Do you not have a body?
She has.
Completely robed off and gloves and everything.
Okay.
Like, I basically have no skin showing.
Okay. All right.
Like, you can see my picture portrait. It's basically the exact same.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Maybe not with the exact same blue, right?
No, I did that edit, remember?
Oh, you did the edit, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hi, folks.
Where is...
See you next week.
Yeah. See ya.
Am I
Is Lou still
blind
here,
or am
by
I
the way?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was just taking notes. Sorry.
So I was trying to see if can we do the video through Roll20 to get on the Twitch, or how does that work? So
Yeah. So you mean like for the players?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, Roll20 does have a video setting. I have my own video, which I forgot to turn back on when I took the break.
Yeah, I saw that.
But yeah, we could try setting the Roll20 view to show the videos instead of the character portraits. But
you have to do that on your side, right? We cannot, because I
would have to because it's recording through my Twitch, like basically the player account I have attached to do as a camera, so I'd have to turn it on in the Twitch account, and you all would have to be broadcasting.
Okay.
Why did you want to broadcast cameras for the game?
Well, I was trying to do it, but I didn't realize that. I thought it was only in my settings, but there is an extra setting to do. So is that like a all or nothing, or can we have a few players casting?
Yeah, we get a few people. It would just be each person would have to set their camera to be turned on, and then their camera would be viewable.
I may try that next.
So yeah, if we want to do that, we can do that. You just have to let me know, and then I can set that up on my account here to display the cameras.
Right, I will try next week.
All right, sounds good.
I couldn't find Guyvox's name entry in the characters, so I probably misspelled it.
He may not be there yet.
Oh, in the
He may be
journal?
understorm. He may be
Yeah,
I think he's
understorm.
just
so I
under.
most likely
I think he's
misspelled
just
it.
under Thorn right now.
Yeah.
Because you've only seen him as Thorn. So you don't know what else he might look like yet.
Oh no, I wasn't looking for a picture, just the spelling of his name for the
Oh,
journal entry.
it's
So I probably misspelled it. Just so you know.
if you're still in here, it's that.
That is very far off from what I typed. I will edit that right now.
Yeah.
Where is he? Right there.
I'm very tired. Maybe take a nap.
Alright, time for that.
Yeah, probably time for a nap. But okay, I got all the notes. I should be all set. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Have a good week, and yeah, hopefully
Have
we
a good
can
week.
find another player for the 5th and 6th
Yep.
slots.
Yeah.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah, take care.
Take care.
Oh, and I should end the stream. Take care, everyone watching. See you next time.